Amongst the top movers in trade today, I mean the large cap stocks, was Adani Green, because the stock had a big flare up after the news came out that the promoters are going to infuse over 9,000 crores via preferential warrants, of course, in the company. Now, this is big, Sajeet, because not only it shows the vote of confidence, and I'll talk about that in a bit, but cumulatively, equity plus debt, that's a large fundraise done by the company.
That's right. In the last 1 month, they have invested or brought in nearly $3 billion in capital, whether equity or debt. Equity of $300 million through from Total, now $1.12 billion promoters are infusing through foreigns, and $1.4 billion of debt capital which was brought into the company in the last 1 month alone. So $3 billion coming into Adani Green in 1 month speaks volumes about the kind of capability they have to raise money in the market.
Yeah, most certainly. And the other thing is, one, of course, that the pricing is as per the SEBI determined formula, but large sum of money out there coming on the day when they have announced additional 1,800 megawatts of PPA, which cumulatively accounts for those 8,000 megawatts of SECI announced deal with Adani Green back then in 2020.
That's right. I think the aim is to reach that 45 gigawatt target they have, and they are very aggressive on that target as well. But what is interesting is the kind of investments that many of the investors have come in at. After Jan issue of Hindenburg, you saw GQG coming at 504 in February.
Green. In green.
Adani
Right.
Green alone. We're not talking about the company, just green alone. 504 rupees in February. In June again, GQG came and invested another $500 million
Right.
at 920 rupees.
Right.
Followed by in August, QIA came at 920 rupees. And now the promoters are investing at 1480 rupees, which is a significant premium to what investors have invested at.
Yeah, most certainly. So obviously, capital for these businesses is a much needed thing for any business, but particularly this. But my last point out here is that viewers would remember that back in Feb, March, April, liquidity used to be a constraint. Stakes were sold by the promoter entity to GQG in order to raise liquidity. Now it's the promoter entity which is putting in 10,000 crores to work.
That's right.
Shows in some fashion that liquidity issues are not an issue per se for the group right
Not
now.
only that, it also shows that they're back into that capex game which
Exactly,
they are
exactly,
into.
which is essentially the growth capital for this group.
Yes.
Of course. Standard disclaimer, of course, the Adani Group owns NDTV, which owns NDTV Profit, of course, and you're watching that. So that's the standard disclaimer, but clearly a show of confidence by the promoters and rewarded by the markets in the session today.